Good morning, folks. Welcome back. So yesterday we made this, which is High Rock Tower. Not really a tower as much as a manor facility, but anyway. And I think today we're going to do an interior for it. And we're going to start, I think, with this building here. So, yeah, let's go ahead. I'm just going to grab it, copy it, and paste it to a new Blender. Cool. And then we want to realize our instances. We're not exporting, so we should be fine. And then Control A. And apply it. Come on. And apply all. There we go. So now we have this as a structure. We have all these other objects that I don't need. In fact, I might just copy objects again. And just paste the one that we do need. Yeah, we go. Alt-G, bring it back to our center, and there's our whole building. Well, I don't think we're going to use the whole building. We're just going to do this top floor area up here, I think. So let's see if we can't erase or edit the other stuff and get rid of it. Control L. Ooh. Okay, so that goes up into that. We don't want to do that. Okay. 1. X vertices. And brings us inside. What are we looking like? We got that. Okay. Not ideal, but not the worst either. No. Can I just do, let's see, let's try something. Coplanar. That gets all of that. Cool. And then Control L grabs all of that. All right. Now I wonder, can I just... It's not really big enough, but it might be fake. Good enough to fake it. I think it's good enough to fake it. Oh, we got a hole. I did something wrong. Okay, undo, 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 undo. Shift hide. Let's just keep that. Cool. And let's turn off those. Okay. Including those. Shift hide. So it's just the floor now, right? Okay. And let's just separate. New section. Okay, bring shit back. Cool. And now let's take our floor. And scale it up slightly. Come on. Just go right there. 3D cursor. Scale it up slightly. Okay. And that one's still got its own floor. Cool. Bring it down to like that. It's looking pretty good, but that's a little too far down. Or we just need to recreate another one, but let's go up to there. Looks like we lost one, a little more. Up to there. And, oh, that's right where we were before. That's back to that. That's okay, though. that looks all right. And we lost one, looks like, thing here. So let's just fix that. L, Shift D, GZ down, filled it in. Okay. Our door's kind of garbage here, but we'll see how we feel about it from the other side. I think we're going to do a new door. Let's do that. L, 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 X, vertices. There's our doorway. Let's save. It's all music stuff. Come on. There we go. Live stream. Up, up. Pathfinders. New. 250513.1. High Rock. Interior. Hey, Ken. Good to see you. Yeah. It's been a while. Let's copy that. And paste that. So now we have. Thought I got that. Where'd it go? Oh, go away. Why is F-Spy coming up? Go away, F-Spy. Did I accidentally click you? Swear. Well, let's just bring it back again. There we go. Oh, the doors. That's still linked. Got it. Oh, do it again. Got it. Get rid of that. Okay. Now we're good. And cool. Let's check our vertices. Just make sure we're got nothing weird face orientation. The window, but that's fine. We can just fix those. Looking good. Okay. I'm just going to make this new collection floor. Turn it off for right now. And I want to take this and bring it up to there. So it's separate from our floor now. Let's see. Yeah. All right. That's cool. And just because we can, let's grab our windows. There's one more. Come on. Yes. Shift N. Okay. Windows are good now. That is a very unspecific question there, coders. To make a good-looking 3D car, like a photoreal 3D car in any software, is a huge pain in the ass. I wouldn't say it's any harder in Blender than it is in any other major modeling tool, but it's not an easy thing to make in any tool. So your mileage may vary. Just gonna come in here, just L, L, L. I'm just gonna get rid of these to make my life easier. Also, obviously, it depends on your skill level, too. So, for some people, it's a lot easier. It's like making anything else. All right, so there's our room. And want to make, see if I can. Okay. I just want to make something easy for me to see without having all this other stuff around, what our floor is going to be. It's getting too far. Do that one. Okay, no. Let's just look at just this. Okay. Not that one. No, I'll just keep it for right now. It's not exact, but Shift D, P section. And grab it. M, new collection, guide. Turn on this. M, new collection, walls. No, that's pretty hard too. Put it this way, if you don't know, it's going to be hard. That's how I would put it. It doesn't sound like you have a lot of experience in doing that sort of thing. If you don't know, it's going to be hard. And obviously it depends on how good you want it to look too. Okay, there we go. So now we can see our room space laid out there. I mean, I can tell you it's going to be easy if you want, though, if that'll make you feel better. Get that out of the way. And don't have a lot of good interior kit stuff, unfortunately. I don't even know if I have a bed. Let's look. Not bread, bed. No. Maybe. Like, it sounds like you want me to tell you an answer that it will be easy rather than anything else. Give it a shot. You tell me. Come back and let me know. I'm not sure what else really to tell you. Let's see. I want to find a table. I find making like photoreal or good-looking cars to be a fairly hard thing to do. How you'll find it is, I guess, going to be up to you. Let's see. That looks like a good table. Let's pull it in there. Is it easy? No, it's not. But it's not. But saying it's Blender implies that like it's easier in other software, or that there are no. We got a gun. Can we get rid of the gun? It's not that. It's just not easy. We're gonna get rid of this thing. Oh, it's a soulless object. X vertices. Still got a bit more to go. Okay. 1, 3, 9, 1, 9. There we go. X vertices. Good gosh. Got him. It's this gun. You don't want a gun. Any of this stuff. I really just want this table, but is there materials I can use for this? Yes. Goodbye. We'll get rid of these pins too. Goodbye. The other stuff we can have in this world, so we'll leave that there. So we got a table over here in the corner. And there's our walls again, just so we can see how it's looking. We have that thing beyond there too. Okay. Now, I think this corner here, it's just got a good long wall. None of these walls are hugely long. They're all about 2.5 meters. I wonder why. I'm going to create a cube, right? Yes. Cube, tab, GZ1, bring it up. Now that's a 2-meter cube, I believe. Let's scale it. To there. And I want 256 cuts in it. Should be 15 by 15. Right? And yes. That gives us 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16. Yes. Okay. 3. C. Coplanar. Inset. Just a little bit. Cool. And then E into there. These are the boxes that people will leave notes to their future selves. Let's take it back a bit more. All the way back to there. Cool. And let's bring it off the floor a little bit. Tab GZ 0.3. So it's a foot up, right? And then grab those. E 0.3. E.3. Cool. Morning, Patrick. Good to see you. Okay. Now, those should have like names or something on them, really, shouldn't they? Could make it a drawer. That could work. Shift G, coplanar. Let's bring it back. That's better. Go further. Inset just ever so slightly. And then bring it back forward again. Okay. Now those should have labels on them, but we'll see about how to do that. Right now it's going to be just that. But that looks okay. All right. Cool. So we got that. We got a table. We're going to want maybe multiple tables. What do we want to put in here? I don't do a lot of this particular kind of shot because often it's just sort of like fill space with stuff. But let's see what we can find. Like it's not a tremendous amount of modeling. It's more like, oh, look, here we are making stuff. Let's bring a bench in. And maybe put that up against that wall there. Come on. Oh, not individual. Urgent. Great. Well, maybe. Oh, local. Like that. Could do something like that. Might be fun. Okay. We're gonna need a light too at some point. It's such a pain in my butt to see everything. Let's see, can we grab this? What is this material? Select tiles. Select tiles. That'll work. M or P section. Tab M, new collection, roof. Might be better than our guide. Oh, what's that? Oh god, that's this thing too. Roof grid, select. P section. M, roof. All right, cool. That's helpful. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's put this here. Maybe not there, but I like the idea of this. This room is kind of almost I won't call it a holy place, but this is where people come to remember them or find out about themselves once they wake up after they've died. So a pulpit would not be or something like this. A book stand would not be a bad thing there. And we'll put it near the window just so there's light. Although it might make sense to have it up here. It would be more kind of like, well, I like those benches there. Well, it's fine. I think I like this better up here. Yeah. And I'll take these benches. And they won't be wasted. We'll just move them over to here. We have two. Maybe we'll just have one. There we go. And this bad boy here, bring it back up. And do we want it like facing out the window? Maybe we want it other way around. And maybe we want it like on the ground, but here. Where would be a good place? Just kind of experimenting. Maybe it's not quite so religious. Let's keep it off to the corner like that. Interior designs like this are all about storytelling, really. It's all about what story you're trying to tell and what's the best way to convey that visually. And I think that's a good place for it. Maybe a pew up here? Let's see. Can I fit two? I don't think I can fit two. Actually, I don't think I want it to be a pew there. No. Let's see. What other cool things can we find? Gotta go to all and look for shelf and see what we can find. Do I have anything? No. And let's look now. There we do. We do have some shelves. It's like I thought we did. Let's bring those in to here. Cool. I think we might need a person for scale too. Let's do that. Let's bring a guy in. Yeah, that looks good. This and our guy out a little bit. Okay, cool. Then we don't have a stove. It's too bad. I wish we did. In here. We also don't have. I didn't put a chimney on it, although I could totally change that. I'm not too worried about it. Take it to there and there. Cool. And try to make one, maybe? Let's see. I don't think I have a 3D scan of one. Thought I might have made something, but we can look. It would have been the Farm Equipment Museum, if there was such a thing. Boilers. Wood stove. I do have a wood stove. Oh, how sweet. Nice. Let's use it. Put it over here. About 2 years ago, I went to the Farm Equipment Museum in Fort Langley, British Columbia, and scanned a bunch of stuff. And this was one of the things that I scanned. Let's see how it looks. Hey, Ren. We may have to hide it with some other things, but I feel like that's doing all right. Let's change our brightness here so we can see what we're doing. Exposure 7.5. There we go. Yeah, that looks okay. Can live with that. It's a little bit weird here, so I have to fill some stuff in around that. I'm not sure what. Or push it back in, but I think we can't push it back in too much further. A little bit. So we got to watch out for that. We got some weird tags on it too, but I'm not going to stress too much. This is what happens when you do 3D scans. You don't get everything perfect the way you want it. Oh, I just used my phone. Polycam on my phone. Let's see. I know what we can use here. Maybe. Set dressing. Optimize 2K. Sure, let's use this big earthenware jar here. Yeah, that's good. That'll help us out a lot. And it is going to be dark too, so. That should be fine. Let's see. Tab, we can even maybe. I'm going to select that face there. I could delete it. I didn't. This is pretty much the model that came straight out afterward. Not really a lot of need. Let's add a new material. Actually, it's not even add a new material. Let's take it and UV it. Yeah, it's not really a. I feel like that level of optimizing is kind of almost passe now. It's like, if you're a professional, you probably have enough video RAM that most of the time it's not a big deal. That's some weird, ugly UVs though, man. What's this? I'm just gonna scale this, dump it over here. Now it's just gonna be dark. Let's see if that does it. I'm not using a smaller screen. I mean, I'm using a Cintiq 22, but you know. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That darkens it down enough that we'll kind of hide it anyway. Okay. Come back. Yeah, it's better. There we go. No worries. The tags are kind of annoying, but I can again deal. Okay. We like that. See if there's anything else at the Farm Museum that we want to use. Kind of a cool chest. Bring it in. Which way is the front on that one? Other way. Yeah. Take that over to there. Yeah, that looks cool. Oh, 4090. Uh-huh. Cool. Now, I want to give this maybe the same wooden texture as this. Straight roof. Let's just see what it looks like if we use it. Don't hate it. Might tweak it a bit. Project it. Maybe editing. Let's see what we got. It seems okay for right now. Oh yeah. And retopologize stuff when you need to, but not really the focus of what I'm doing here today, though. Let's try maybe this material. I like that wood A maybe more. Or wood B. Wood B looks kind of cool for that. And then tab, let's see. Shift G, coplanar, no. Area. Select similar. Yes. Plus assign wood details. Let's see what that looks like. No. Wood planks inner. Yes. We'll do it that way. No, never needed to do anything for WebGL. Okay, cool. Enjoying this so far. Kind of want a bed here. I could just go find one. Might be the easiest way. Kind of seems silly to model a bed. There's not really a need. Let's go see what we've got in some other asset sections. What do we got in Water Village we want to use before we get to the bed? Foodstuffs, tables. Man, not that I'm really feeling here right now. Grand Bazaar might be a bit better for us. Where do rugs go? We had rugs. This on the floor. Looking for stuff. There we go. Rugs, cloth. Put those here. You are full of questions, aren't you? I don't do a lot of compositing. I mostly just use Blender. Okay, now let's just take that. LP section. Cool. And we're going to make it a cloth thing. Where am I? There we go. Simply create simple cloth. Cool. And this, add a collision. That up and play. Whew. It probably was solid already, wasn't it? Let's see. See if it looks worse. All good. That looks fine. Cool. And make this a collision object as well. Or finish it cloth. Sure. Finish and apply the cloth. Sure. All that looks good. Great. I even don't mind it thicker. Create simply cloth. Cool. Add a collision. Cool. Weird. Why are you jumping down to that already? Save. Oh, let's see what it does. Run it. No, that's weird. I don't think I'm going to bother with it. Just going to leave this one the way it is. Hey, Michael. That's fine. Nice and homey. We want some lanterns or some what you call it? You know what? We have lanterns over here, don't we? In scene collection. Let's look. Because it puts them on the outside. Let's see if we want to use them on the inside. Not rough wood. Not beams. It has a roof. I'm just turned it off so I can see. Objects, tiles, doors, chimneys, inner wall trash. No. Old lamp. That's what we're looking for, right? We can use that. It's just hard to kind of see, but there, it has a roof. Paste. Where are we? Old lamp, right. Come on. Give me back my thing. Where am I? There I am. Like, where am I? Let's put that. We may have a couple of them. We'll put one by the door. Old lamp. Object, set origin to 3D cursor. Cool. Just going to kind of boost it out a little bit, I think. There we go. Maybe not the most realistic, but there we go. I was, Ren. Thank you. Okay, cool. Both sides of the door, just one side of the door. Let's just do one side of the door for right now. And yeah, Alt-D. RZ90. So Let's go angle it slightly. There we go. We'll match the wall. You want them both a little higher? Yeah, I think we do. Take it up to the door height, roughly. Cool. I like that. That's working for me. Do we want some more? Probably need some more stuff for sure. We want to definitely like fill this room out a fair amount. I'm just gonna look real quick. I'm gonna check my next favorite site for stuff. 1 second, and I'll pull it down. Now that we don't really have Sketchfab super great anymore. Hey, good to see ya. Let's see. Wood bed. Yeah, that'll work. So I am just looking in 3D Warehouse for SketchUp for a bed. Because we can certainly import that and make our life easier. So just to show you where I'm at. And should kind of like that bed there. Feels like it might work for me. Bed. It's usually a good idea if you're bringing models in that you're not sure what they look like to bring them into their own blender first. So let's just bring up a new blender. Come on. Doesn't want to do that anymore. I'll just use this one because I don't think we need anything else here. File, new, general. If we need to come back to it, we will. Yeah, it's getting there. It's certainly going for that sort of medieval look, which certainly Witcher uses. So, SketchUp. And where are we? Recent. Tower. Interior. Bed. Looks like it did pretty well. Looks like it's not a bad model. Let's see. No, we will mess with this. Let's see, tab. This definitely needs a bit more, I think. What we might even do is just take this object, yeah, and quad remesh it to like 1,000. Get some holes because it was a SketchUp model and they suck. No. Undo. Let's see. Tab. A. M distance. Okay. Now let's try remeshing it again. No, it still wants to do separate holes. Interesting. Well, let's see. Object shade smooth. That'll work fine. We don't need to worry about it. It's just a bed sheet. Pillow. Yeah, again, let's just see. Not too worried about it. We'll figure it out in a minute. Let's just join it all to one. Copy it. Come into our base. I want to make sure I'm in scene collection. Yep. And also works too. Yeah. I don't want to keep those objects separate, so I actually merged and then Alt Jade. Because I don't want it to be one. I want to be able to get to the different stuff potentially. Oh, it's up in here. I didn't even realize it was. Well, that's fine. I guess it's still from where it was before. Cool. Normally with a SketchUp model, I'm going to want to refix the textures too, because they usually suck. Let's see. Solo it. Take a look. That's not too bad, but this wood's a little... Eh. Wood, cherry. We're going to go with wood. Planks. Yeah. Definitely go for that older look. Just get rid of that one. And see, here we got to deal with it again. L, or just select all that. Yeah. And U, Smart U project. There we go. There's our bed. That looks good. Not too worried about the pillow. Let's separate out now. I guess actually take a look, because now I am going to be worried about it. Somehow I feel like you've had this problem before, my friend. I'm not. What? M by distance. 4 vertices. Cool. We could blow it up, maybe. Let's try. I know what I'll use. Random flow. Utility. Panel cloth. And... perfect. Much better pillow. And liking that much better. I like that bed. I think that's a good option for us. So someone lives up here too, even though this is a important space. Space is at a premium enough and expensive enough to build that. Just gonna get rid of that, not end up using it. Someone's gonna live in this room as well. Now we need like a hanging chandelier light of some kind. And I want to do that. Let's look and see all. Actually, Water Village. I just want a wheel. I think we're gonna go with the classic Wild West wheel chandelier. There's a wheel. And I think it's pretty much the same either way. So RX90, GZ up. Okay, let's see what does it look like UV wise. Oh, that's good. Definitely use this. Select that. Select, check or deselect. Cool. I could add my own I could find candles. We're just going to make one. Face, poke faces. One, or no. Yeah. Shift hide. 1 minus. Select the center point. Q. Q. Circle. 3. E. 0.075. Actually, let's not even do that yet. Let's duplicate it. Separate by section. Come back in. Grab that as tab A, E 0.075. Cool. Bevel. Minus. No. I just want to grab the center one. Shift G, coplanar. Weird, it's not grabbing all of them. They must not have been flat, I see. You know what? How's the best way to do this? 1, Alt Z, B. There we go. That's the best way to do it. And we can just finish filling it up here if we want to. I don't know if we want to, but we can. It's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm even going to do this smart way. Come on, Seth. There we go. 1. Shift hide. Control minus. Okay. Yes. Nope. Individual origins. Scale. There we go. Being entirely too silly, but whatever. It's fine. And then 1 minus, one more time, circle 3E. Now this is going to be plus sign new. This is going to be wax. Do I have a wax material already? Just add a new. Alt hide. Plus select, insert, inverse, assign, and get rid of this one then. And then this is going to be wax. Do I have a wax? Let's see. As I said, real-time material, abstract. Not really an abstract. Doesn't really look like it. We'll just make a new one. It's going to be wax. Shading. It's going to be, yeah, slightly yellowish, more beeswax colored. It's going to have subsurface scattering 1. It's going to be radius of 1 for all of those. Yes, that looks good. And then our wick Gonna be very simple. Emission, surface, and we'll go with black body, temperature of, I don't know, that's actually not that bad. And strength, we'll punch it up a bit, just cause. Cool. Now we have candles. They're shitty candles, but you know, it's gonna work. And what am I looking for? Unassigned. Chain. Come on. I already did the candle flames. I don't know if you noticed or you're just lagging, but I did the candle flames. Okay. And I don't know how high up we're going to want it to go, but let's just queue array. There. That's pretty good. And we're going to put it underneath the top point. It makes sense. So there. And then how high up do we want it to hang? That's pretty good, actually. I'm liking that. Save. Let's just turn our roof back on, see how bright it is. Probably not very. But these rooms are not very bright, so. Indeed, Michael. Magic. Yeah. And we can make it brighter just a little bit. And we also probably are going to need to make our camera just wide open. So like 4. I like that those actually let light in. It's kind of fun. Yeah. So we got that. We could make them a bit brighter. Why not? Wick, strength, 15. There we go. Now they're very bright candles, but you know, hey, that's fine. Cool. Turn off our roof. And everything is way blown out, so I'm just going to go back to 7.5 so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Gonna make these, and this also part of roof. Just don't have to see it right now. Okay, that is looking good. I want some more stuff in here. The candles are very bright due to the magic. Yeah, that's it. That's totally it. I like the cut of your jib, sir. I like these food jars. They're kind of fun. So let's put like one over here. Let's go back to gray or colored. I guess we're not gray, but you know. Go there. We need some chairs too, or stools or something. Stools sound all right. Okay. Okay, I'll get rid of our dude now. That's true. Fire would be different. Maybe a bit more methane too, right? You'd get it wrong if you did, so, you know, hey. Okay, that looks good. Now, I want... Wish I had a little more room. Let's see. I want to bring this in. I feel like it would be good to have. Oh, that's... Well, no, we won't. It's not what I thought it was. I thought it was a firewood thing. Firewood. We got some firewood just sitting here, so let's do a couple of those pieces just on the floor. That'll be fun. See, I'm pretty much of the AI is the devil and is trying to steal all of our jobs. Or it's not, but the assholes that made it are. And I refuse to help them, so... No Gen AI for me. Okay, there's a couple pieces of wood. That's good. What else? That's a cool looking bookshelf. We could use that. Let's throw a cool looking bookshelf in there. There are some regular candles we could use too that are kind of more hero-y. Oh, right. Like that there. The fun prop candle. Let's throw it on the table here. We got some lanterns too, but there's no reason we can't have both lanterns and candles. We kind of do already. And a book also up on here, just kind of to keep it occupado. Okay. And a barrel here. That sounds cool. Oh, that's money. I don't want money in it. That's not what I'm looking for in a barrel. This looks like a closed barrel. Let's see. Or what is it? No, it's nails. Do I not have a closed barrel? Let's just see barrel. No. Well, no reason I couldn't have a barrel of nails here. I'll leave that there. Why not? Oh, there's a firewood thing that I kind of think is cool. Let's see, how big is it? If it's smaller, can we use it? Will it fit kind of in here? Not really. Let's see, but maybe we want it up here. It doesn't help me very much for what I want to do, is the other thing. Like, it's just kind of doesn't do what I need. The things that I can do pretty much faster anyway. And let's see, that's got a hole now right through it, right? Let's see, local. We're just going to mirror it. Right. Liking that. Yep. Good deal. And I like making models. That's part of the thing, too. It's like, why would I want to give the fun part away to some stupid fucking machine? Like, I like doing this stuff. Oh, my book is too low. There we go. Candle's too low, too. That's bizarre, but whatever. There we go. And another pile of books. We like books up here. Like, even just doing this kind of annoys me sometimes. I like making the things, but yeah, it's cool. Prop scroll here. Just keep throwing some stuff on this table till it's full. Yes. Yeah, I sort of feel like since I get paid for it, I need to do it. That's my vibe too. It's like, and I really do feel like it devalues our work and will make us be paid less. And I kind of do not like that. And by kind of, I mean, I really do not like that. Let's see. Thank you. Just trying to see what else to do to fill it up a bit more. Let's do. Here are some more barrels that are actually full, but whatever. Saw something I wanted to use. Now I can't find it again. Where'd it go? There it is. Buckets. Bucket on the bench. And they're not really magic users. Just like you and me. It's basically like the place where you and I live over and over and over again. So, you know, so the concept again behind this world is that a bunch of just people from our world woke up yesterday in an empty plane in the middle of nowhere, and they had to build all of this shit to have a place to live. But every time they die, they come back the next day thinking it's May 12th again. And they've been doing that for about 600 years now, if we were to time it right. So, but there are no new children born. It's just the same 256 people respawning in this field over and over and over again. Okay, we need a door. Let's see, World War II. There were doors here we liked before. Let's try this one. Oh, that one's got a hole in it. We don't want a hole in it. Let's use this one. This one. See what we like. Progress remains. Yes. Anything that they build here remains. Anything. So everyone wakes up with the clothes that they had wearing on May 11th, and anything in their pockets and that kind of thing. And that stuff still disappears every time they die and then reappears on them. But anything they make while they're here stays. So that's kind of not bad. It's a taller door than the other one. Can we do it? Let's see. Yeah, that's that whole thing. Let's grab that. This. Fine. P section. Great. L. P section. The other side too? No. All right, fine. L. P section. Cool. Hide the walls. Or just grab this, 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 and this. Great. 1, 3. I'm just going to join these together. I wanted them to be one anyway. And 1, 3. Or here, there. Mesh, cube, scale. Excuse me. Yeah, about half the people think it's hell. The other half people think they're in a video game. No one knows. No explanation has ever been given to anyone why they're here or what's going on. But, okay. And actually, you know what? Let's just do this whole thing. Do it right. Join. Go back again. This thing to this. Control minus. There we go. That's right. And how do we want to do it? Let's make this door just a little bit wider so it kind of lines up better. And yeah, just a little bit wider. Great. And this thing up to there. Cool. 3. Right to there. I love Booleans. Cool. We fixed the door. How cold is it there? This world, it's about like northern Scotland in this part of it, but this world varies widely. So in terms of like storytelling wise, this is almost the Shire. This is like the nice, makes sense, normal part of this world. It gets very, 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 very fucked up. and is going to get more so. It's going to have a lot of elements from projects like Doom or the tabletop RPG Heart, The City Beneath. It's very surreal, very dark, and very dangerous outside of this particular area that these people are. But they live in a relatively safe place. Okay, I like that. That is working for me. Now, I'm going to take these things. Cool. I'm going to insert. GZ. SY. SC. Not actually going to bother putting names on these, but these are the name tags for all 256 people. And what they do is leave messages to their future selves of things that they have learned and know since they never realize. And everyone's basically, there's not enough people to bother with last names, so they mostly go by numbers, and it's the number of times they have respawned. So you know you're not the same person that may have gotten married and knows other people once you come back again. Which one do I want to use today? I'm just going to use BG Metal. Well, it's summertime. That's why it was green yesterday. So it can get warm. Hey, dude's got his sweater on. That's why he's not here. That's kind of cool. I think it's a little too white. Let's grab a different material for that. Let's see what we got. I think it's something that looks a little bit more beat up. There's a linen. Does it not even have a material? Well, that would be why. Okay, now it's got one. Select you Smart UV project just to be sure. And we'll make it also a linen. Cool, that's much better. Yeah, the problem partially is these people have no experience in this shit, and they have to keep figuring it out. But yeah, there certainly could be stuff like that too. And maybe that, and let's try a different one. Blue linen? Yeah, I like that better. Hey, Ghost. And roof. And it is dark. Let's go back to like 4 again, right? Might even have to go lower than 4. 3. 2. We're wide open now. But that's how these rooms are. It's looking okay. Same as it ever was. Let's come here and tab L. Is it actually glass? I don't know. Let's replace it with something else. That I know is glass. Frosted glass. Add material. Select. Hide. There's our wick. G coplanar. Come on, you stupid bastard. What have I gotten? Just give me this wick. Hell, that's the easiest way to do it. Plus assign wick. Yeah. That's true. Ah, the slime world. This could be very bright. Ah, yes. That's cool. We got one in the front too, right? Yeah, also cool. I think we're gonna have to cheat our camera candles a bit brighter. I think what we'll do is film lighting. Lights. Area light. Circle. Where is it? No, because it's not there. Come on. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Object set origin, geometry to origin. It's not geometry, is it? You stupid bastard. Great. Delete. Light. Area. There we go. Now you're where I want you to be. Disk. Smaller. Down to there. We don't want it to be bright, but let's take it to 3,000. And power of 5. Let's see what that does. Hey, unquiet. Yeah, see that at this level of bright, that's like hugely bright. Cool. Maybe we can bring our exposure back down a little bit from 2 to like 4. 4 feels pretty good. Now we're like, yeah, there's light, fine. It's again, it's film lighting. Let's take our wick, and we're gonna make a strength of 50. 500. Again, super bright, but I think it works. All right, save. We can give it a sky. Some beautiful, beautiful sky. I'm just gonna grab something from the middle, I think. 1150. Yeah, it's very blown out, which is fine. But we do get a little bit of variation on it now. We would expect it to be very blown out. So. Okay. Oh, our bench is not touching the ground. That is a problem. Now our bench is touching the ground. Our barrel is squishing into the ground. Okay. Good deal. This is what? Floor. I just want to do a little bit of UV fixing, which is to say Shift A, search bevel. Give that a bevel map. That'll help that out a little bit. These are actually pretty good, I think, but straight roof. But we'll give it the same thing for it. I like bevel nodes. I feel like they help us out a lot. Wood planks outer. Is there a wood planks inner? That's the one we care about if there is. Inner, there it is. A little bit of bevel noding. I think that's quite helpful, actually. Our bed definitely needs some of that too. Smart UV projector, unwrap. Okay, I don't like the way that's doing that. Tab, UV. R90. Let's see if that's better. Bet you it is. It's still fucked up. What the hell's going on with that? It's just, maybe it's our object. Instead of planks then, let's just do wood A. Yeah, wood A is better. And now I need to fix it again. Go back the other direction. And scale it up. Take it to like that. That should be better. Let's see. Is it better? It is better. Yay. Shading. Wood A. You get a bevel node, and you get a bevel node, and you get a bevel node. My pillow should have. Come on. There we go. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Save. Taking a look. And there's certainly, as you have multiply mentioned, more things we could do to really like amp up like trying to insulate the space and all that kind of thing. But from a TV perspective of looking at something, this is probably pretty good, particularly for a concept art piece. The only thing we could do that might be fun is if we put some fog in here, you'll get some really neat God beams off of that. And that could be fun. So let's, I don't know why there's smoke in this room, but there's going to be smoke in this room. Just because I think it'll look cool. Which honestly is why lots of stuff gets done in TV. God ray fog. Fudge it up. 1. Density, we're just going to take it down to like 0.25. And I don't have a camera angle or a camera yet, but let's see what that does for us. We might need to push it a little further. I think it has help though. Just in general, I think it helps. Density, if it go back to 1, that's really foggy. That's too foggy, but 0.25, that's all right. And we don't get a tremendous number of beams, I think partially because we have our ambient set up so high in our exposure. If we drop this down to 7, and then we were to pump up our sky, I think we'd get more. 6, 5. 5 looks pretty good for that. And we could try HDR Maker world exposure of 2. So it's going to even brighter on the outside. And let's see if that, yes. Now we get these cool God rays coming in. And there are several. And they are good. All right. Okay, folks, I think we're just about done. I need to set a camera angle up and stuff, but I'll do that on my own at this point for finding this one. We took yesterday's space and we actually used the exterior model to make sure the interior model matched it, which is something that does not happen all that often in TV, but I really like it when it does. So I try to do it when I can. And we populated it up with stuff. We didn't do a tremendous amount of modeling this time because it was more about setting up the space. But, you know, we did some. We made our decisions. We made our memory box, you know, our post office box. And I like that. That's what it looks like. Lighting. It's dark, but we can maybe add a bit more to it. And yeah, I think we're in good shape. So thanks for hanging out with me again. I will be back again for another one tomorrow and probably another exterior. I think I'm going to try to alternate exterior interior for at least a little while on this one. See what we get just to keep it fresh. I hope everybody has a great rest of your day. Take care, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Later, folks. Bye.